why 99% of men will die miserable and they're still going to pretend like they're happy. Because most men will die miserable. They might smile for the photo, post those motivational quotes online, flex the finance car and the watch and the mortgaged house, but behind it all, they're hollow, anxious and numb. And it's not because they don't have what they want. It's because they've forgotten who they are. And I'm sure you can relate. That's why the algorithms blessed you with this video in the first place today. Because most men don't live their own lives anymore. They're living a performance. And then they wonder why no matter how much they achieve, it all feels empty. And if that hit you, good. Because this video might just be the slap in the face that you need to wake up and make the changes that you know you need to be making. Because a lot of the men that come to me to work with me, they're successful on paper, 6-figure jobs, good families, but they don't feel happy on the inside. Because here's the truth about modern quote unquote success. Because I remember when I thought that success would fix everything, more money, more women, more status, more validation. I chased it all. But I was still waking up with that pit in my stomach and that numbing feeling in my chest like something was off. And do you want to know what the scariest part is? I was doing everything right. I was the perfect quote-unquote high performer. I was up early, gym, grind, work, hashtag no excuses. But deep down, I knew that I was lying to myself. Because high performance means nothing when it's all built on avoidance, when it's coming from a place of pain instead of purpose, when you're doing things just to get that external validation because you don't already feel good as a person and give that internal validation. Because you can't outwork a misaligned identity. You can't outrun a broken self-image. And you sure as hell can't build peace by stacking achievements on top of trauma and a negative self-image. Because the harsh truth is that most people don't want to hear is that success is not the cure for all this. Because you can't heal the same habits that made you sick in the first place. You can't find freedom through the same systems that keep you enslaved. Because most men don't need more discipline. They need some direction, something to put that discipline into. They don't need motivation, they need meaning. That's why I built the alignment blueprint in the first place. Because the truth is, life doesn't reward the man who hustles the hardest. It rewards the man who aligns the deepest. Because your outer world is a mirror of your inner world. If you're chaotic on the inside, then your success will feel chaotic too. And if you're misaligned on the inside, your wins will taste hollow. That's why when I tell men all the time, the men that come to work with me and my ongoing clients, stop trying to fix the results and the outcome and fix the root and fix the systems, the daily systems that are creating those results in the first place. Because here's the real enemy of men. The real enemy isn't laziness. It's comfort. It's the fake sense of safety that slowly kills your potential. Because you can sit there all you want, scrolling, convincing yourself that you're researching, waiting for an idea to hit you. You binge all the podcasts, books, videos, tell yourself that you're learning. But let's be honest, you're just avoiding silence, avoiding truth, avoiding accountability. That's why I say the moment that you stop lying to yourself, your real life begins. Let me say that again. The moment you stop lying to yourself, your real life begins. Because when you strip it all away, the grind isn't your problem. Your fear of stillness and the voices inside your head, that's the problem. Because stillness is where the truth lives. And most men can't handle what they'd find there. That's the truth of it. Because my wake-up call happened about the 15th time I hit rock bottom on a self-sabotage mission. Because there was a time when I had nothing but court dates, debts, criminal accomplices, no direction. Because I was abusing drugs, selling drugs, burning bridges, running for myself, burning bridges. Until one night, I looked in the mirror and said to myself, you've built this shit show that's meant to be a life. That was my first taste of power. That was owning my reflection, owning my situation. No excuses, no victimhood. And that's when I realised, when you own your own mess, you can start to own your own mission. When you take responsibility for it all, you acknowledge your power to rebuild. And I rebuilt everything, my body, my business, my mindset, from that one moment of radical honesty. And that's what I help my clients do inside the Power Hour breakthrough calls. It's not motivation. It's not soft, pat you on your back, tell you everything's going to be all right. It's truth, raw strategy, and alignment. And it works. Over and over again, I've seen it work. But here's why most men will stay stuck forever, but not you. You're different. You're going to make a change. But here's why most other men never change. They keep outsourcing their identity. They need approval from women validation from social media, permission from the world to be themselves. But the most powerful man in the room doesn't need external validation because he creates it internally. He knows who he is before anybody tells him who to be. Let that one really sink in, because once you get that level of alignment, people start to feel it. You become magnetic. You walk different. You talk different. Not because you're arrogant, but because you're anchored. And when you're anchored, you stop chasing and you start attracting. You start becoming a magnet for all these amazing experiences and moments. And that's how I built the 3M system. It's the blueprint for freedom and for a happy life. So if you want to stop being miserable and start being free and living your best life, being the best version of yourself, it starts with the 3 M's. The first M, mindset. So reprogram your subconscious mind. Stop fighting your mind and start leading it. The second M is movement. Train daily, because a weak body creates a weak mind. You can't be living your best life. You've got man tits and a beer gut. The third M is money. Build income around your alignment, because when you can earn from your purpose, you never burn out. And when you lock in the 3 M's, you start to become what I call unfuckwithable. And everything I do with all my clients is about getting aligned across the 3 M's and becoming unfuckwithable, because you stop trying to prove yourself and you start expressing yourself. And that's when life starts to open up in ways that you can't even imagine and you can't even fathom until it starts to actually happen. And you realise, wow, I wish I would have been living my life like this the whole time. But the mirror test is how you face yourself. So here's my challenge to you, if you're man enough to do it. It's called the mirror test. Go look yourself dead in the eyes in the mirror and ask yourself, would I follow this man? Would I trust him? Would I want to be led by him? Because if the answer is no, then that's exactly where you need to start. Because if you don't respect him, if you wouldn't be led by him, if you wouldn't look up to him, then why should anybody else? It doesn't start with another podcast, another routine, another cheap, easy dopamine hit. Start with the fucking man in the mirror. He's been waiting for you to show up, because you've had glimpses of what you could be, the life you could be living, and you think, wow. You make a few days progress and you fall straight back in the routine. So my story is where I am now, because I've built the life I used to dream about. Freedom, fitness, fulfillment. I can travel where I want and make money. I can stay at home and make money and live what I want to do. But I don't say that to impress you. I say that because I've seen it and lived it on both sides. The lost version and the aligned version. And the difference is everything. Because when you're misaligned, every day starts to feel heavy. But when you're aligned, every day feels designed. And you can be anywhere in the world, Birmingham, Barcelona, San Diego, doesn't matter, wherever. And you still feel grounded and in alignment, because peace isn't in the place, it's in the person. The right person go anywhere in the world and feel happy, or the wrong person go anywhere in the world and have anything and still feel stressed out and shit. So stop pretending you're fine if you're not. It's okay not to be okay. Stop faking strength and stop acting like you don't feel it inside your chest. You know you're meant for more. You know there's a stronger, freer, more powerful version of you that's waiting to be built. Build the best version of yourself and share them with the world. That's what the alignment blueprint is for. The free step-by-step system to rebuild yourself mentally, physically and financially. So click the link in the description and download it. It's free. Or comment a line on this video and I'll send it through to you personally. And if you're really ready to go all in, click the link and book a power hour breakthrough call with me. We'll map out the exact plan to turn your current chaos into clarity and create the unfuckwithable version of yourself. Because life doesn't just get easier, you've got to get stronger, more disciplined, more aligned, more magnetic for all these people and opportunities that you want to experience. And once you reach that level, the world starts bending to your will. Life starts happening for you instead of happening to you. Because most men will die pretending that they're happy. You don't have to be one of them. So hit subscribe, comment a line, or click the link in the description, download the alignment blueprint and go build the life that you were built for. You know you're destined for bigger things than this. You wouldn't have got this far into the video if you didn't fuck with what I was saying. So I'll see you in the next video, but do not bother clicking onto the next video until you've downloaded the alignment blueprint and started taking some action towards changing your life. Let's fucking go.